Looking good, Mr. Kartek. You obviously have
Thank you.
some serious work planned for today.
Yes, I'm not quite sure that my hair's going to look any good after wearing this helmet. But
No,
yeah,
but you'll at least be safe.
safety first.
Yep. So you enjoy that bike ride. I'm going to go and finish some baling off. Welcome back to the Western Wilds, and I think we are on episode 10. We have some harvesting to do, but I want to finish the baling first because that gets our bales fermenting, and I didn't manage to sneak in finishing them off before Kartek skipped ahead. So I'm just going to quickly get this done, and I'll be back with you to do some harvesting. So this would have been our last swath, but it seems we can't pick this up, so we can get rid of the baler, and we have 2 fields of crops to harvest. So because the baler's leased, we'll return that. And we have some soybeans and some sorghum to harvest, so let's get to work on that, and then we will be replanting those fields and looking at trying to get some ploughing done maybe, and some bale collecting. I'm not sure how fermented these bales are. 60%, so they're going to be ready later today. So if we're going to need to lease a bale stacker to get those cleared, if we are going to work on it, might plough. I don't want to have more than 2 fields. I'm not sure how to combine them. But yeah, going to actually do some of the combining. It looks like Kartek has got himself a baler because he has oats he's harvesting. There's my trailer. Let's get hooked up to that. We haven't added in the cheaty plough yet, which would have been really useful because I have a lot of ploughing to do, as you will be aware. But we should get a nice payout of the soybeans. So almost got 3 pallets of eggs there, which is quite nice. So we'll stick some headlands in on here. I am going to do some of the harvesting because I haven't had a chance to yet. Yeah, it should be good payoff here. I think we got a few 100,000 off of this field last time we harvested it. Hopefully the soybean price is okay. There goes 5.5 grand. Awesome. Just thinking, maybe we could get more. I might put these in the silo because we don't really need the cash at the moment. I can't remember what I sold them for last time. Obviously, even with the fixed crop prices, there is some price variation. So I think at this point we will get this harvesting done on a bit of a time lapse. So I will be back with you in a bit.
I got an ache inside of me. It's a deep hole where I bleed. Oh, can I seal it? You're like an ocean without land. Not a single grain of sand. I'm drifting on it. So cold, yet warm.
Just jump back because there is an auger in these sales. So we're going to buy that because we need one to sell our crops. And it's only 8 and a bit thousand. So we can go and pick that up in a bit, basically when the combine's full. Let's see if Kartek's selling at the same time.
Hello there.
Hello, are you selling your oats straight away? Because we both are going to want to use the same sell point.
Yes, I was going to.
Okay, I will hang on then, and I'll do mine afterwards, so that we're not both trying to auger into the same train carriage.
Yes, that seems fair. Thank you very much.
No problem. I will carry on using the combine, which I've not done, I don't think, almost at all.
Are you have you missed it?
It's kind of nice, because normally I just stick it on a worker and then get on with ploughing fields,
Yeah, I know. Mine's on a worker.
which I could be doing,
Fortunately.
because I could go and get a bale collector and I could be ploughing fields, but I thought it might be more interesting to do something different.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I haven't done any baling, I don't think, on here yet.
Apart from your
No, I have
grass.
silage.
Yeah. You did loads.
Yeah. No baling of straw. I mean,
You weren't tempted by the little Massey Ferguson tiny baler?
no.
Oh.
I was not. I was tempted by the Fendt though,
Yeah,
And
that
the,
Fendt 1000.
and the T6. Yeah.
And the Rotzel Mash.
No,
No?
too slow. Clunky
Ah.
gearbox as well.
I did manage to pick up an auger for £8,000,
Oh, well done.
which I'm quite pleased with, because I was thinking I need to sell my crops, and then I thought, oh, bugger, I don't have an auger. And
Because you leased it before.
I leased
didn't
it
you?
last time, and there was one in the sales, which is kind of perfect.
I was hoping there'd be a trailer, but no such luck, fortunately.
No, and I guess you're getting quite a lot of boats. Did you forget to press the button?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not the best yielding crop. It's only just filled up the combine, so.
Ah,
But I have got another bit of a field to do.
I
I'm
suppose
saying that.
it does pay reasonably well, I suppose.
Yeah, I think, and as well, you got get the straw as well, don't
Yeah.
you? So, yeah, it's stopped at the metre divide between the fields, so that's going after this harvest.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to do with my, because I've ended up with 3 fields, which I didn't really want.
Yeah.
But I'm half tempted to actually keep it and put sugar beets in the smaller one.
Oh, more beets.
Yeah, well, I've got the harvester that I brought by mistake, haven't I? So, could use it.
Yeah. Yeah. With that one, are the heads interchangeable? Can you do potatoes with
Yes,
it as well?
yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you could, and when it was in 19, because it came out a bit later, you could get headers for cabbages and onions and carrots and pretty much everything.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, but because there's only sugar beet and potatoes at the moment, that's all that's in the pack.
Yeah. Be interesting to see, because I'm sure didn't I think Attingham had onions and carrots.
It did, because I think it was when GB was teamed up with the farming agency, because there were farming agency versions of his other maps. So he
Okay.
probably put them in even on console, because they had
Yeah.
all those crops then.
Yeah.
Whereas I think anyone that's using them now is mostly using FS19 textures from other maps.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I don't think you'll see them in sort of Mod Hub release maps.
Right.
I might be wrong.
They're very similar to sugar beets, aren't they? They're a lot of work.
Yeah.
But
I-
I remember from a smallish field, there was like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of
Yeah.
litres of these blooming carrots.
Onions were good. Onions on Sandy Bay were good. They made me a multi-millionaire from one field. It was the
That's
biggest
cool.
field on Sandy Bay. And
Okay.
it took me I think I got something like 10 million litres off it. It's
Wowzers.
completely insane.
That is ridiculous.
But it was quite cool that Yeah, just paid so much. I had to put a silo in at the field because I was getting so many that I couldn't cart them back to the farm.
I seem to remember I ended up buying the 82 Studios Unreal trailer, Unreal Capacity one.
Yeah, probably.
And shifted them that way.
I put in the silo you're using on Calmsden. Because that
the
Omatana
one.
Yeah, I ended up just putting one of those up basically at the side of the field. And I had 2 harvesters running and I could just about keep them empty.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking if I do sugar beet, I'll only do the smaller field that I have on here, because then I can have 1 harvester running and just let it work.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
And it won't be the mammoth operation that it was when it took both of us.
That still went quicker than I thought it was going to.
It did, and it was pretty good, but it was. I don't think I can probably convince you to do that again. So.
Depends how I am for time.
and whether you've already almost won.
Oh, I'm that, yeah. Oh, there's a bale in the way. Really, worker? They aren't the best, are they, these workers?
No.
I did leave a bale in its way, though, so...
I am going to see if I can sell my eggs.
Oh, good luck.
We'll see how I get on. I'm trying to throw them in the back of the trailer.
Oh, I love if they get stuck.
I won't. I'm curious because they're worth quite a bit, so...
Yeah, it'd be interesting. And I guess they've reduced them reasonably quickly. What was it, 2?
I can't remember.
2 pallets you've got?
Almost 3.
Oh, wow.
As well as being unable to use a front loader and talk, I can't throw things in the back of a trailer and talk.
Yeah, it's not the easiest of things to be doing, is it?
No.
Holding a button down and then,
using the mouse and using all of the keys.
Yeah, it's not easy. I'll just put a worker in there. Yes, I have. Right.
Yeah, I've got 2 full pallets and 2 half pallets, so I think it's going to be...
Jobs are good in them.
Yeah, it's going to be a half decent amount of money. It'll more than have paid for the auger that I just brought.
Oh, yeah, if you can break even.
I'm still not sure it was the right thing to do, but you know.
Live and learn. I'm sure the chickens appreciate it.
Well, they do, because otherwise they wouldn't exist. So, you know. And they're pretty safe because they're not going to get sold.
No, you've committed now, haven't you? So
yeah, it's very inconsiderate that someone's put a field in the way.
Cunning plan.
Yes, very, very inconsiderate of you. A considerate farmer would have gone across the map rather than down the map.
Yeah, but this farmer was on the wrong side for that. This farmer was needing to block access to the store.
Yeah. I didn't think of that when I picked which side I wanted.
To be fair, it didn't cross my mind about being closer. I hadn't really clocked where the store was initially.
Someone's left an auger down here.
Oh no. Oh.
Thankfully, I am much, much more mature than that.
Yeah, righto.
It's working. I'm selling eggs.
Whoop, whoop. Well done. Is that the... Where's that one? Is that the same... Oh, that's the one with all the pallets and stuff on, isn't it?
Yeah,
Funnily enough.
it's the pallet one.
Yeah.
It's quite good that the lumberjack mod really extends the range you can pick stuff up. I don't think I had the... yes, I did have the button down to say that.
Say that again.
I couldn't remember if I had the button held down when I said that.
It's... Oh, is that what that does then? As well? I thought that was just...
Yeah, it does. So I'm stood on the train carriage and I can pick them up from the trailer.
Oh, that's cool. Very good.
And it seems to have paid quite well. £27,000.
Wowzers. 2.5.
Yeah.
Wow. Excellent.
I'm quite pleased with that.
Better than poking the eye with a sharp stick.
Yeah. It's not been a bad use of whatever litres of barley they've used.
Yeah, true. Upscaling.
That was the theory.
And now you've put it into practice.
Yeah. I'm less down about having spent the money on buying chickens now. If I can repeat that again, it won't have been a bad return on investment.
Happy farmer.
Yeah. I think most of them are happier than they seem to be.
Yeah.
Did
As
you
long as
see?
the weather's doing what they want.
Yeah. Did you see Joe Seals again this week?
Oh,
Was
with
it
his
last
fire.
week? Yeah, with his fire.
Bless
Some woman
him.
driving into his tractor.
Yeah, that sounded like it could have been really nasty.
Yeah. And then there was another thing that happened as well, but I can't remember what the third thing was that they had.
I don't know, actually.
There was a third thing, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah.
No.
But he's still so freaking positive.
I know. How... Yeah, I don't... How he does it, I do not know.
No, I have no idea. But yeah. Such a... Yeah, it's really quite uplifting to watch him, actually, because he's just so positive.
Yeah, and I mean... Yeah, the fire... The field fire, should I say, rather than
Yeah.
the other one. Just took so quickly, didn't it? And you could... It's just desperation, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah, yeah. And you can see there's basically nothing that he could do. Because when he did the proper video, he did try and do some stuff with the...
Header.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a combine trying to mount a bale. That's not going to work. I wasn't driving. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah. Disclaimer. Yeah.
Yeah, he did try and do some stuff, because when he was doing the live, everyone was like, "Oh, get out there with your tedder and move all the grass, or go and get this." It's like, I'm 45 minutes from the farm.
Yeah.
By the time you've driven an hour and a half.
Yeah. Someone had said, which was quite a good idea in hindsight, is to have like a slurry tanker full of water
Yeah, I think the problem he said
by
is
the fields.
that it's in the middle of a fairly urban area, so the slurry tanker would get destroyed if he left it there.
Yeah.
Versus 10 minutes for the fire brigade to turn up.
Yeah, they didn't seem to... He didn't show much of them, did he? I don't think they really kind of
It might not
do a lot. I don't
might
know.
not have wanted to be on camera either.
Yeah, true, yeah. Yeah, that is a fair point.
But you know, if the fire brigade are 5 minutes away, because I think everyone was basing their comments on, there's that video that went around on Facebook of a farmer built very quickly disking in a fire break.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so everyone's probably like, "Oh, just do that."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's fine if you've got the stuff there.
Yes, hand to hand.
To hand.
Yeah.
But after an hour and a half, the field would have just been ablaze.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess with something like that as well, and I don't know, obviously 100%, but you would think that that field now is utterly useless. and would have to be ploughed and reseeded, I guess. I don't
know if the
know.
grass might regrow.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Comment below,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, if you know.
I'm just thinking that when you see like forest fires in the States and stuff, quite a lot of stuff just regrows, like the smaller stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it would regrow or not.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because I was like, oh, that's not only have you got the potential expense of now having to buy in hay, but then there's all the work to prep the field again.
Yeah, on top of the
In the
fact that
future.
he probably had to buy a load of straw at some point
Yeah.
with all the straw that got destroyed. So he's not had much luck this year.
He hasn't.
To
Poor
be
bloke.
fair, they don't seem particularly short of bales
No.
on that farm.
No. They got a fair few, haven't they?
Yeah, it's quite cool watching someone actually do a lot of bale loading as well.
It is actually, yeah. It is, to be fair.
Oh, our trailers hold fertilizer.
Oh, that's handy. How have you found that out?
Because I'm down at the shop picking up a load of fertilizer and seed.
Oh, I see. God, yeah. Ooh, oats are good.
Yeah, you're making plenty of money.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
There we go. So I've got some random combination of bags of seed and bits of seed loose in the bottom and bags of fertilizer in my trailer.
Well, you got to make do with what you got.
Yeah, may not have been the best idea, but
At least you can't mix them.
No, I've kind of run out of everything, so I thought I'd just do it this way and get a whole load of stuff brought back over.
Good shout.
While the I had said I was going to do the combining, but I've just ended up bunging it on a worker because I want to get other stuff done.
Oh, that was your notification pop-up, was it? Not mine, then. A while ago.
What was that for?
Work of tank full 80%. That didn't come out in the right order.
Possibly. Trailer unloaded. Well, that was all a bit messy. And annoyingly, I've got 1,000 litres of seed in the back of the trailer. But we can put it in the silo and then put it into the seeder from there, I think. Right, let's go empty the combine. Yeah, that egg payday was pretty freaking awesome. I'm guessing Cartech's quite rich now. Not so bad. So what we'll do is get both fields harvested and then do a big selling session, I think. With the hope that maybe a trailer will show up in the meantime. Let's have a look and see if... Really would be really nice if a bale stacker appeared in the sales, but I don't think it's going to. I think we'll go pick up the auger, get that back to the farm, and then I think I'm going to pick up a bale stacker as well. Just going to have to leave a worker going on the combine. We want to get other stuff done. It would be really cool if today we managed to get the silage bale sold and the soybeans and the sorghum sold. That gives a massive injection of cash. And then maybe next time we think about ploughing in the new bit of land. Come on, there we go. Only going to take it as far as the farm because we know what happened last time with the auger wagon. Auger, not auger wagon. And I think might have actually been the one that we leased last time, which is quite a cool little trick. If you lease stuff, then quite often it will appear in the sales. So I think we're going to go sewer gun. So we'll get the cedar prep. What can this do? Oh, we haven't got much liquid fur left. Okay. We'll put on the cocklinger. Because that should do sewer gun. Hopefully it'll pay okay. Okay, so I am going to start applying fertilizer to this side of the field. And then once we're seeded, we'll be halfway to being fertilized, which seems like a good idea to me. And then we're not far off being harvested with the soybeans either. Auto width. I still struggle to use the guidance steering version of GPS.
When you're close, I know, I'm a lost case, I'm a mess. But everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter right through the gray.
Hello.
I'm stuck.
Do you need help?
I don't quite know what to try, really. I've got my trailer caught on a tree. And
Where
it's
are you?
down at the sell point.
Have you got stuff in the trailer?
No, thankfully it's empty.
I'd reset it then.
Yes, which is rather annoying, isn't it?
Yep. The only alter... Oh. Yeah, you've done a really good job there.
I think I might have lowered it whilst... When it won't let me pick it. Why won't it let me select it?
That is impressive.
That's my auger. That's my trailer. And it won't let me select it. Oh, it moved.
Yeah, I'm trying to move it.
Ah.
There you go, sir.
Oh, you little star. Perfect. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. I might have had experience of trying to do stuff like that before.
Yeah. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you.
No problem. But I think we will finish off the last of the harvest, because that would be kind of good. I had planned to do all of it, obviously, but, you know, things change, and we had to go rescue Kartek as well. Slightly embarrassing. That might make a nice thumbnail, though. Speaking of which, we probably should just grab a more normal thumbnail while we're here. Everyone loves a combining picture. I have found that if I do a picture of a combine on a video, I get a lot more views, so everyone loves a combine picture. We should probably send him a bill for rescuing his trailer, shouldn't we? I am kind of impressed. We have 30,000 litres so far, which is over £150,000 from the soybean field. I think we're probably going to be up at about 175-ish, maybe. Which is not too shabby. It will help with closing the gap. And I guess Kartek's maybe sold a bunch of his oats already. So, and then we've got all of the silage bales. But not silage yet. They may have to wait until next game day to sell. Between when I spoke to you last and now, I have fertilised part of the field. We've got the seeder ready to go. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to go sorghum in here. And we'll move over to harvesting the sorghum next, and we'll get the International working on planting this. I then need to run over to the store and get some liquid fertilizer to put in the planter so that we can plant sugar beet in that field. And yeah, I think we might have lost some fertilizer when we chucked all those bags in the back of the trailer. I think some fertilizer came out and then seed went over the top of it. Not the end of the world. But we'll take the planter over to the store. I'll refill it with seed. We'll fill it with liquid fert. And then that'll be good to get that field planted straight away. It's a direct planter, so we don't have to worry about ploughing or cultivating or anything. And then we need to tackle the bales and the new land. Which means you might get to watch me do some more ploughing, unfortunately. Do need to check whether I need to repair the plough before we tackle that. Or we wait until next time when we may have added in the lizard plough, because I have a feeling that Kartek is going to be buying more land. I'm amazed he hasn't. He's sat on enough to buy like 3 plots of land. Yeah. Don't know why he's not buying more land. If I'd had the money when we were doing the last one, I would have bought 2 plots. And the time, I guess. Time is a factor. So we've got one little tiny strip left to harvest. Chuck those in the trailer and get a worker going straight away on the sorghum, so I can get this field being planted and then go get the planter field. And then we might start on selling. See if, because I think, I'm not sure if Kartek's done that with the sell point. But yeah, we'll sell it all in one hit if we can. Should be a nice income. Not sure what sorghum's worth on here. That's not bad, 2,500. I'm going to stick this on a worker so that we can get this field being recycled. And oats are 2.8. Maybe we should go oats. I think maybe I might go oats. Wheat's 1,800. canola. Here you go, canola. Kartik did well out of canola. I'm trying to avoid crops with straw, basically, because it's another job. Let's get that going. Get these off the field. Fertilizer going. I think this will be one strip. Yeah. Or good, as good as. I'm not going to do that a little bit. So this should be showing as fertilized now. Yep. Cool. And Kartik's not finished his first harvest yet, which is also cool. Because I know he has a time cut off. So yeah. That will limit how much we get done today. And I do appreciate him being really flexible with me because, say, my job was really busy today. And all of this week, which meant we didn't get to do things when we normally would. So, but yeah, we'll get something planted in here. Really can't decide what to plant. Going to very quickly just go and have a look at something. I have decided we're going oats. If I don't get straw, I'm not so worried, but I've realised that sorghum is actually going to play pretty badly. So yeah, which is kind of annoying because we have a field full of it. Combine is 50% full, so let's tip the trailer, empty the combine, and then we'll take the planter up to the store. Yeah, I was just looking at crop yields and stuff, and I think oats are a good option if I'm not just going to go straight soybeans again, which might get a bit boring. So we'll do that. Yes, I know I'm copying Kartik. I think it's a sensible idea. So, should get a decent amount off of that field as well. Change. Maybe not. Right. So I'll tidy up the planting afterwards. Hopefully it'll go left, not right. Yes, I know my fields are not uniform shapes. Did I mention I struggle with Wops's guidance steering? It's quite quickly getting through this field. Yes, I am going to drive in the crop. Realism is not key. Not on here anyway. To keep an eye on the grain box on the combine. Yielding well. That'll do. Oh, it's gone left. Or right even. Stupid tractor. Oh well. You had to, didn't you? Let's grab the planter, go get some seed and fur in that. But I'll see you back at the field. Hello again.
Hello. I'm just delivering the last load of oats.
Awesome.
So the train cart carriage will be yours soon.
Thank you. You happy, man?
Yeah, actually, it's about 1,600 quid a bale and
Nice.
40 grand a trailer full.
Nice. I'm asking
Oh, the
because
train's back.
I'm just planting a field full of oats now, so
Ah, very good.
I could not decide what to plant without just going. I'll just plant soybeans again.
Yeah. I've been thinking about what to do next time and trying to keep the fields full.
Yeah. Yes, I've got oats going into the field that I've just harvested.
Cool.
And I'm 2/3 of the way through the field of sorghum, and I only got one trailer full off it so far.
Oh, not yielding as well as you thought?
No, and it doesn't pay particularly well either.
Oh,
And
that's annoying.
it was kind of a filler anyway because it was
Yeah.
just chuck something in because I've ploughed some ground, but
Yeah. Better than nothing, I suppose.
it is, yeah. I could do with a third tractor now to get everything down to the sell point.
Say that last bit again.
I could do with a third tractor to get everything to the sell point now.
Oh. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe changing. I don't know. I am very tempted.
Can't spend the money. No,
I
you
want to keep it in the bank.
No, you want to spend it, and you
No.
still keep the value of what you buy. Remember?
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Suppose.
Go on. There's a T9 in
Do
there.
it. Do it.
There's a T9
Is
for
there?
sale. I think so.
I thought there was just two T6s.
I thought it appeared. Yeah, there's a T9.
Oh.
There's a Maxim as well.
Yeah, I did see that actually. That looked pretty good.
Oh, there's a shortcut available now as well.
Yes, there is actually. Yeah. The train carriage is free.
Cool, thank you. I am on my way.
No probs.
So did the worker cope with your strip of shame?
No,
did you have
it
to do
did
that
one
manually?
side and then the other,
Ah,
which is to be expected, I suppose.
yeah. You could claim it's like one of those drainage washes that they have on American farms.
Yeah, yeah. This area floods when it rains. Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in America,
Yeah.
I think. So
Yeah. Yes, I think so. Although
that Deutz
Front
does look
plate.
very quick.
chicken. Although I'm glad we both went to the right then.
That could have been awkward. There's something about you in that green tractor and crashing or nearly crashing.
It's like the old Focus RS. What did Jeremy Clarkson used to call it? The Asbo.
Yes. Yeah.
It's yeah, I do. I like it. It's quick.
It's a nice
Can't
tractor.
grumble.
Nice
It
tractor.
is, to be fair.
I've got one cropped up in the sales on Calmsden. And it is very tempting.
Because you've got one on Greenlands, is it?
I've got a 7 series on Greenlands. There's a 9 series that's come up in the sales on Calmsden, and
Oh,
it's not the route I want to go for future tractors on that arm. It's just
Okay.
a frustrating thing. I'm actually quite tempted by the Challenger that Sid Modding just got released today.
yeah, I did see that had come out. To be fair,
Yeah.
it does look good.
I want to go really big on there if I can afford it.
Yeah,
And
well,
that just means doing a few big silage contracts, it would appear.
yeah. I was going to say a couple of contracts on the big fields, and you'd be
Yeah, I've paid off
Quids
the
in.
loan on there from that last silage contract, I think.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
It was so hard to resist doing the silage contract on the massive field on there. 'Cause I know that would have probably given me like 130 or more spare silage bales.
as long as you can, as long as they go to a bail sell point and not the BGA, you're all right. Yeah.
Well, they've changed it now. So
Yes,
a bit
they
of
have.
I know it's in my Patreon series. If you deliver to a production, it doesn't go into the
Yeah.
production.
Yeah, I was watching VF, and he was on about it on. I think it was on Ho Baylor on or something, and he was saying, "Oh, we're going to get all this, and it'll upscale it into flour or something." I think it was his mill it was going to.
Nope.
And it doesn't anymore.
Nope.
So that must be a 1.6 change as well.
It is. I think I was delivering to a fermenting silo that I have.
Okay.
And it was slightly frustrating because it didn't take bales, and I was doing a baling contract. And I was like, "Oh, this is going to be awesome! I'm going to get all the hay, which I can turn into silage, and then I'm going to get paid for it." And they didn't.
No.
They fixed it, which is good, I think. I think it's really cheaty that you, because you don't, yes, it makes sense that the farmer can deliver to a production, but you don't pay the farmer for the product he delivers.
Yeah, true.
So it's very cheaty, and it was VF's whole strategy on his American series. He was like, "We're going to do contracts, we're going to deliver to productions, and we're going to buy the productions."
Yeah. Yeah, because that was, I mean, that was it. That was it from the start, wasn't it? I remember doing I think it was a corn contract on Carmsden, and it went to the brewery.
Yeah.
That was, I couldn't complete for days until I tweaked it. But yeah, I suppose starting out, it would be awesome for you, but
It would be. It is kind of cheaty.
it is.
I don't know how it works if you don't own the production and then buy it. Because I think it would be. I think it would be the same. Because the problem always used to be if you had to deliver to productions, they never held enough. Like you were saying with your brewery.
Yeah.
I've just driven to the combine with a full trailer. So
Yeah.
whether it's all productions now, because it then stops the problem where you can't complete the contract.
Yeah.
So I haven't tested it, but I suspect that's what they've done. And they've changed it so that whenever you deliver from a contract into a production, it doesn't actually go into the production.
Yeah, it goes into the
It's
ether.
just cells.
Be interesting though, if you didn't own it, whether it still has the same capacity. I don't know.
Yeah, I might have to have a test of that.
But you like your testing, don't
I
you?
do. I was quite pleased with the one with the crop scanner.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a win, wasn't it?
Yeah, I could not for the life of me think of a way to test that for ages. And then actually, credit to VF. I was watching one of his videos, and he had a field that was fertilized. I think it was fully fertilized, and then he went over it with the crop scanner, and it was applying more. And I was like, And then I had a look in the data file, and because the map only shows you in units of 20, but the data file checks it in units of 5. So I was like, maybe it does make a difference. It makes no sense to me that it makes a difference, because the target is a number, is a multiple of 20.
Yes.
The only thing that I can think is, and it's another test I want to do, when you start the map, it starts on quite often on a 5.
Oh, okay.
The random numbers that it picks from are quite often 5s. So what I'm wondering is if once you've done it once, and you get so that you're on a multiple of 20, you don't need to use it again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because like you say, it's perfect, but we're making it more perfect.
Yeah, it really bugs me. I got when people were saying about it before I tested it, I was like, but I've got perfect fertilization. How do you get better than perfect?
Yeah.
The game doesn't have a better than perfect option.
No.
And so it really bugged me, and there does seem to be more perfect than perfect.
More perfect error.
And it's only 1%. And
Well, yeah, and guess I don't know. It depends how much you want to put in, doesn't it, to invest in the scanner? Like I think it might have been Smock that was
Yeah.
having the conversation with you.
Yeah, it's like 30 odd grand to buy the scanner. It's a lot
Yeah.
of 1%
It
to
is.
cover that cost.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
It depends how.
think we've
I think it's you know, it's something that scales. So if you're doing a big farm,
Oh
it's
yeah.
probably worth it. But
Yeah.
you've only got a 26-meter working width. So if you're doing a big farm, it'll take you a lot of time.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the precision farming stuff works much better at a large scale because of the cost of it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And it's a really weird one that there's a bit, you have to kind of suspend disbelief that your, $1,000 solid fert spreader can precision spread solid fertilizer with no GPS on the tractor and,
Yeah. 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 How does it know?
Yeah. How do those discs know to not throw as much solid fertilizer over one patch of field to the other?
Yeah.
Given that your tractor doesn't know where it is because it's, a 1980s whatever without GPS on it.
Yeah. No, it's right. You've got to be. It is. Yeah. It's a game at the end of the day, isn't it? It's. There's only certain.
I tried to work around it on the last series I did on FS19 that I didn't finish, and that I couldn't use things like solid fert and liquid fert. So I was trying to do it with manure and slurry and manually adjusting the rates.
Yeah.
It's quite tricky.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll bet.
But yeah, it is a game at the end of the day, and I'm not sure. Real farmers probably wouldn't worry about getting that close an answer.
No. Again, that'd be the gain, the inputs versus gain, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think the closest that I've seen to someone mentioning precision farming is on Bournemouth. Wye Valley Farms, they got someone in to do the soil scanning for them to map out the different soil types across the farm, because they do use they do their seeding with precision farming and map out their harvest yields and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
So they had someone with a quad bike with the like pointing down soil scanner and differential GPS and stuff to map it all out for them.
I'm sure I've heard Millennial not going on about it.
I think they do stuff with seeding.
Yeah, they do. They definitely have the soil mapping as well, I think, and the harvest yield maps.
Yeah, but it's hard to know everything that they do, really, isn't it? Because 99% of the people that watch those videos don't care that they use differential GPS to accurately apply nitrogen to the right level based on the soil type, and
they're not really. They're just watching for the hilarity that ensues.
That taking the piss voice you were using earlier when you were talking about me having pre-tested making bales off of a field.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yes, that was funny. I just, like I said, I'm that unobservant sometimes.
The moment that you spotted, I think it was as the bales came into focus, as you were walking across the map, it was like you could hear your brain. A bit like when I was trying to find my auger before.
Yeah, there's that period of, that makes more sense as to what he was doing.
Yeah. It was quite funny listening to you. It was like, oh, he's ploughing again. No.
I'm surprised you didn't pick up on the comment that I made about your fields.
About them being funny shapes.
Yeah,
I
see
did.
if you can do a straight one this time.
I did.
chose to ignore it.
Yep, I've been talking about it while I've been talking to myself at various points today.
Oh dear, it made me chuckle. That did.
Yeah, someone else commented on it as well. You're not the only one.
They are triggering fields for certain.
Good.
Yeah, good.
I'll make sure that the next one is as well.
Yeah, it's like all the bits of straw that I've left.
Yeah.
It's not going to make a bale. The baler's not mine. Get
Yeah.
over it. It's okay.
Yeah. It's why rotting was so good in FS19.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Just disappear.
Because it would just go away eventually.
Yeah.
Whereas now it just stays forever. Well, the straw won't because you'll plough it in. But like bits of grass that you leave laying about on a grass field.
Oh no. Yeah. I've been having a massive hay session on Calmsden, and
Ooh.
yeah, it's there's the little bits that you don't spot because of the new lighter texture of the grass. It's harder to see the bits you missed
Yeah.
until it's grown back again.
I quite like the front windrower for that.
Oh yeah.
So that
Yeah.
when you're baling, any bits that you might miss, you just scoop up.
Yeah, no, that's a good good shout.
I should have been using it on Greenlands. I was doing straw bales today.
Yeah.
I should have been using it on that,
Oh.
but I didn't. So there's quite a lot of missed bits because it's got quite a narrow pickup as well.
Oh,
The baler that
okay.
I'm using seems to have quite a narrow pickup. So yeah, it's like it doesn't matter. You have picked up like 500,000 litres of straw.
Does.
Leaving a couple of
Yes.
bales worth on the field does not bother me.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. And if I'm short them, I'll buy them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just stopped using. I did run out of straw on there. I just stopped using it for a couple of months. It was fine.
Yeah, it's no.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
I still had 90,000 litres of manure after a few months.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I've got. Dread to think how much I've got on Calmsden. It's
You should sell that to a
Ridiculous.
BGA.
yeah, cracking little BJ that is.
It's quite weird seeing other people use it.
Yeah, well, I thought, oh, what can I do a bit different? And I was like, oh yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
And within a day, I think maybe even less, it
Yep.
paid for itself.
Yeah. I
So-
think might be. I think it was yesterday's Greenlands video. I made so much money from the two BGAs because I've got both on there now,
Oh
and
yeah.
they're going through generators.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, I remember you said I watched that bit. Yeah.
It's mental. And I've got another 1,000,000 litres of silage sat waiting to be sold once it's fermented. Yeah, and I'm probably a video away from cutting the corn on there, and that's just going to be stupid amounts again.
Cool. I am listening. I'm just having a bit of a mare with bales.
Okay.
I seem to have 8 stuck together. Give me a sec.
Hopefully you're down at the sell point because I'm on my way there so I can have a look.
I am indeed. Yes.
It's a shame I can't tip soybeans on top of sorghum because I have a not full trailer.
Where are you? I shall wait.
I'm on my.
See.
I'm just cutting across your farm now.
Thank you very much.
But
I think
I
it's because
only drive through the fields that don't have crops in. Not
you
that
are a good
inconsiderate.
egg.
You've left lots of straw laying about, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not a problem when you're not, like dagger in big.
Yeah.
But when you are, you'll have 1,500 people saying you left too much straw. A real farmer wouldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Whilst they point out the really obvious mistakes he pretends not to know how to do.
You don't know how to use BGA.
Yeah. How do I attach a trailer? So I've realised he's actually a very clever man.
He is indeed. Yeah. Can't knock him. Yeah.
He's a very clever man, and he creates lots of interaction which the algorithm loves.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But I just can't watch him anymore.
There's some stuff. The survival stuff, I think, is a lot better.
That is
or a lot
quite
easier
impressive.
to watch. This is because I've managed to get rid of half of them. That's because I hadn't fully unloaded them before the.
That was almost
Loader
Harry
got
Potter-esque
Yeah. Abracadabra,
with the floating
alakasham.
bales. Yeah, I've realised that, and it's so hard not to create, the stupid clickbait thumbnails. I did it a little bit with that crop scanner one. It's like,
Yeah,
does it
but-
work?
Yeah.
Is this the best thing ever?
Since sliced bread.
Will
yeah.
the world implode if I do this? And some videos like that, I just refuse to click on them. It's like, I don't care how good or bad the video is. I'm not clicking on the clickbait thumbnail.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. I mean, some of his stuff's alright. Other stuff I can't get on with.
Yeah,
years
I'm
ago-
very fussy about who I watch on YouTube these days.
Oh, cheers.
Yours passed the test. Yours are one of the few.
Oh, that's all right then.
It's you and Mr. CDP at the moment.
Wowzers! I'm in good company.
You are. That's not bad. They got 30 grand for not quite a full trailer of Surgum. That's not as bad as I thought, actually.
Oh, that ain't bad.
I'll take that. Yeah, I can't watch Daggerwin at the moment. I watched the first Attingham episode and that was okay, but when he was arsing about with that BGA, no, can't watch that.
Yeah. No, it's that's not really. Really, but hey.
I haven't watched Chainsaw's video to see his reaction because you have to watch his videos and read them.
Yes, I don't think. No, I haven't either. Actually,
Somehow
got-
he makes really fast-paced videos that are really can be quite engaging, but because I have to read them, I struggle sometimes.
yeah. I like his stuff very much. I think
His play style is really he makes a lot of progress. I think is the thing that I like with his, and he does really long series.
yes, yeah, that is true. Yeah,
Which are all things that I like. I like seeing farms progress, and I like that people do really long series.
yeah,
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy to wrap up whenever.
yeah. Sound. I'm good if you are.
Okay. I will catch you next time,
You will.
and hopefully
Have a
we'll be
lovely
more,
weekend.
Hopefully things will be less chaotic next week. I think I'm off on Friday next week anyway, so but Thursday should be better anyway.
Very good. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Have a good
Wicked.
weekend. I will speak
And
to
you,
you
mate.
at some
Take
point.
it easy.
Bye.
You will. Bye.
So yeah, end of another video on the Western Wilds. I think it's another pretty chaotic one. But if you enjoyed it, click the like button, comment and subscribe and all that stuff, and I'll catch you next time.